actually admitted that his state attracts criminals. It attracts fraudsters. But that's only because of how prosperous his Minnesota is. So he admits that his state attracts criminals, but somehow it's Trump's fault, even though the criminals are coming because Minnesota's so prosperous? I mean, what do you say to this absurdity? I mean, oh, wait. President Trump has the perfect response.
In that same post, you mentioned Tim Walz, and you called him what many Americans do find offensive or retarded. Do you stand by that claim of calling Tim Walz retarded?
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with him. Absolutely, sure.
But you don't think that...
You have a problem with him? You know what? I think there's something wrong with him. Anybody that would do what he did, anybody that would allow those people into his state and pay billions of dollars out to Somalia. We give billions of dollars to Somalia. It's not even a country because it doesn't function like a country. It's got a name, but it doesn't function like a country. Yeah, there's something wrong with Walz.
Now that is the very definition of someone who can read a room. I mean, it was perfect. I mean, do you stand by your comments calling Governor Walz retarded, even though people find that term offensive? Yeah. Well, there's something really wrong with that guy. There's something really wrong with Walz. I mean, I'm sorry. Guys, we do not deserve this man. We don't deserve. I mean, there's something really. Do you stand by that? No, yeah, there's something really wrong with him. I mean, it doesn't get more perfect than that. And again, with the New York Times investigation that just came out, this is absolute political disaster for Walz. According to the Times, a fraud investigator who worked for Minnesota's Attorney General basically said that Walz was freaking out that an investigation arrests among these Somalis would cause a backlash among the Somali community, which is a core voting bloc for Minnesota Democrats. So I'll translate that for you. They deliberately looked the other way for their own political gain. Walz and the Democrats in Minnesota. They deliberately looked the other way for their own political gain. But it's all Trump's fault. I mean, it's just beyond patently pathetic. Here's the bottom line. Over 480 state employees say they warned Walz for years. The New York Times documented how political calculations allowed fraud to flourish. Taxpayers lost over $1 billion, and when confronted on national television, Walz panicked and claimed criminals are attracted to Minnesota because of how prosperous they are, but somehow Trump is to blame because of all of his government cuts.